But today the weather got a little worse. Here, this is just above Pandy. Just had a bit of a climb to this trig point here. Splendid stone Dalek thing. And that's about it really. Today's the toughest day. My feet are falling apart. A bit of sunstroke last night, but apart from that, all's good. Well, here we are, feeling a little bit brighter now, just had a bite to eat. We are just above a place called Lanterney, and we're yomping along the ridge, although yomping's a bit of an exaggeration. As I mentioned earlier, I've got blistered feet, which are just killing. That's it really, that is the only cause of any pain. But it's very painful. A bit of sunstroke last night, went dizzy in the pub, had to go outside and sit down for a bit, but I was alright, it was okay. Today for the first time I've actually had some lunch. You know, I had little snacks here and there along the way, but it's just been too hot to eat for the rest of the time. Today, a little bit greyer and overcast. You can probably see, you know, that we've got no blue skies behind us, although it's kind of burning off at the minute, so that should be coming along fairly shortly. I'm sat here by the side of a cairn, which looks a little bit like one of them. Let's have a look, make sure you can see the cairn. Right, and it's traditional with these things that you lob a stone onto it, just to show winning, really. So there we go. There's my stone lobbed on. Now, a few years ago, if you were walking this place, you had to just pick your way through all the peaty bog, and then getting up to your calves in, well, peat. But now, these very kind people, look at that, put a whole footpath in these massive rocks which go so all the way up there. Brilliant. So I've got nice clean feet. Small price to pay. Well, there in the distance is another trig point. If we come back, there's a path up to the trig point, but the path we want is the one that goes down there. It's a little bit gentler. And again, swing 180. And back there somewhere, I thought, somewhere up there are the guys I was walking with yesterday. You know, just on that path there, which the thing isn't focusing on, but they're in there somewhere. We'll see them later.
I think I probably will, to be honest.
Well, I'm here in Hay. I'm here. Got here okay. Feet are looking a bit, but I'm feeling okay. Not too bad. Place is all right. Sort of thing your nan might have. Cups and saucers that look like that. Okay. A conservatory that looks like this, nice dark brown UPVC. However, let's not knock it. Piled up with, I can't remember if I told you this before, there's two guys called Bob and Richard who've walked a little bit of the way with me today. I cheated a bit at the start, had a tiny little lift right at the start just to get me going. Given the state of my feet, I'm not going to show you my feet. They're down there, and they're not looking too good. Sore, but we're still here, we're still going. Sun shining now, it hasn't been shining too much today, but that's good, because you can just keep going. And the funny story that I need to tell you about last night is when we were at the pub where we were staying, clearly Richard had been something to do with musical instruments before, picked up a bugle off above the bar early on, and the barman said, "Oh, if you want to play that, you better go outside." So he put it back, And then sometime later, it was about 10 o'clock, looked at his watch and said, well, it's about time. Went outside the pub and played Last Post, which was just, no perfect, but very, 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 very funny. Of course, I had taken a drink, but not too much. And it was just before that, or just after that, that I had my funny turn. But there we go. Enough of that. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.